BATHALA, the supreme god in Tagalog mythology. In the rich tapestry of Tagalog mythology, BATHALA, sometimes referred to as Bathala or Bathalang Maykapal, stands as the supreme deity, the creator of all things, the earth, sky, and mankind itself. Revered as the ultimate being in pre-colonial Filipino belief systems, BATHALA embodies both creation and order, holding dominion over life and death. The origins of BATHALA. In the beginning, there was nothing but darkness and a vast empty void. Out of this emptiness emerged BATHALA, a powerful and benevolent deity who held the power of creation within his being. Despite his great power, BATHALA felt lonely in the empty cosmos. From the darkness arose two other powerful beings, Ulilang Kaluluwa, the orphaned spirit, a great serpent who claimed dominion over the skies, and Galang Kaluluwa, the wandering spirit, a gentle winged deity who roamed the cosmic void in search of purpose. The battle for dominion, Ulilang Kaluluwa challenged BATHALA, believing only one being could rule the heavens. The two powerful entities engaged in a fierce battle that shook the void. For 3 days and 3 nights, they clashed, hurling storms and thunderbolts at each other. In the end, BATHALA emerged victorious, striking down the mighty serpent. As Ulilang Kaluluwa lay dying, BATHALA burned his body and cast the remains into the sky, forming the mountains and rivers of the earth. Not long after, BATHALA encountered Galang Kaluluwa, a peaceful deity. Unlike the serpent, Galang Kaluluwa held no desire for power. Instead, the wandering spirit befriended BATHALA, and together they envisioned a world filled with life, light, and beauty. Sadly, Galang Kaluluwa's existence was brief. As he lay dying, he asked BATHALA to use his body to complete their vision of a world teeming with life. Honoring his friend's wish, BATHALA buried Galang Kaluluwa's body in the earth. From his remains, trees, plants, and flowers sprang forth, filling the world with vibrant beauty. The creation of mankind, BATHALA's world, was rich with forests, mountains, rivers, and animals, yet he felt it was incomplete. Inspired by Galang Kaluluwa's spirit, BATHALA decided to create beings in his own image, capable of thought, emotion, and purpose. From clay, BATHALA sculpted the first man and woman. He breathed life into them, gifting them with souls, a divine spark that connected them to the heavens. These first humans were tasked with caring for the earth, fostering respect for the land and its creatures. To guide them, BATHALA sent powerful spirits known as the Diwata to protect nature, and the Anito, ancestral spirits, to watch over families and communities. BATHALA's role in the spiritual realms, the supreme god, BATHALA resided in Kaluwalhatian, the sky realm, where he governed all living things. He was seen as a distant yet ever-present force, rarely interfering with mortal affairs unless great imbalance or chaos threatened creation. BATHALA's influence also extended to death and the afterlife. Souls who lived honorable lives ascended to join him in Kaluwalhatian, while those who strayed faced judgment and wandered the lower realms. BATHALA's power ensured cosmic order, maintaining balance between life and death, creation and destruction. Symbolism and worship. In pre-colonial Tagalog society, BATHALA was often symbolized by natural forces, the sun representing his watchful eye, the sky his vast dominion, and the earth his sacred creation. Indigenous Filipinos paid tribute to BATHALA through offerings, rituals, and prayers conducted by babaylans, shamans, or Catalonans, spiritual leaders. Even after Spanish colonization introduced Christianity, the belief in BATHALA persisted, merging with Catholic teachings, his name becoming synonymous with God in modern Filipino language. The phrase "bahala na," meaning leave it to fate or leave it to God, reflects this enduring belief in BATHALA's guidance over destiny. Legacy BATHALA's story reflects deep cultural values in the Philippines: respect for nature, the importance of harmony, and the power of creation through love, sacrifice, and balance. His narrative intertwines themes of companionship, loss, and purpose, making him a timeless figure in Filipino folklore. The celestial radiance of Mayarihanan and Talaan. The vast expanse of Kaluwalhatian, BATHALA's daughters, stand as luminous beings, each one a reflection of their cosmic role, their presence woven from starlight, moonlight, and the golden hues of dawn. Mayari, the silver queen of the moon, Mayari's presence is both serene and commanding, like moonlight spilling over a calm ocean. Her flowing robes are spun from silver silk, shimmering with soft, rippling waves that mimic the ebb and flow of the tides. Each fold of her garment carries the faint glint of distant constellations, as if her gown itself were crafted from the night sky. Her hair cascades down her back like flowing ink, threaded with streaks of silver that glisten like threads of starlight. Upon her brow she wears a radiant diadem shaped like a crescent moon, its points extending outward like two delicate horns. The diadem's silver glow pulses faintly, shifting with the phases of the moon, from sharp and full at her strongest to a delicate sliver when she is dim. One of her eyes gleams bright and sharp like polished crystal, yet the other, blinded in her battle with Apolaki, glows faintly behind a delicate silken veil draped across her face. Though this injury has dimmed her light, it has not diminished her strength. Mayari carries a spear forged from moonstone, its tip gleaming with cold, silvery fire. With this spear, she commands the night sky, shaping the cycles of the moon and guarding the earth with quiet vigilance. Hanan, the bringer of dawn. Hanan is radiant and warm, her presence as comforting as the first breath of morning air. Her robes are woven from sun-kissed clouds, shifting in hues of rose gold, coral, and amber. The fabric seems to glow from within, as if kissed by the very light of dawn. Each movement sends ripples of pink and gold spreading outward, like the morning sky awakening after a long night. Her hair falls in waves of bronze and copper, dancing with flickers of golden light that pulse like embers. Upon her head, Hanan wears a delicate crown of morning glories, their petals unfolding and closing with the rhythm of the sunrise. Hanan's face radiates warmth, her smile gentle yet powerful, like the promise of a new day. In her hands, she carries a golden staff of light, topped with a glowing orb that pulses brighter as the morning approaches. When she sweeps this staff across the horizon, the sky blushes with color, chasing away the shadows of night. Tala, the Star Weaver. Tala is a being of celestial grace, her presence like a constellation made flesh. Her robe is crafted from midnight blue fabric, adorned with thousands of glowing pinpricks that shimmer and shift like real stars. When Tala moves, her robe trails behind her in a shimmering cascade, painting the sky with the constellations she lovingly tends. Her hair is long, flowing in strands of silvery white that curl like wisps of cosmic mist. Scattered throughout her hair are tiny crystals, fragments of shattered stars, which flicker and gleam like jewels in a velvet sky. Upon her forehead, Tala wears a delicate circlet of silver vines, entwined with sapphire-like gems that resemble the constellations she weaves. In her hand, she holds a radiant star jewel, a crystalline sphere that glows with an inner light brighter than any flame. With this jewel, Tala guides travelers and seafarers through the night, her stars forming pathways in the sky to lead the lost home. The Sisters United. When seen together, the three sisters embody perfect cosmic balance. Mayari stands tall and proud, her silver presence cool and calming, a queen of quiet strength. Hanan radiates warmth and vitality, her coppery aura shining like the first rays of sunrise. Tala, delicate yet determined, scatters her starlight across the sky like an artist splashing paint across a vast canvas. Their shared presence is mesmerizing, a celestial harmony where the brilliance of day, the serenity of night, and the guiding lights of the stars unite to shape the rhythm of the world. Legends say that when the sisters walk together through the heavens, their combined glow spills across the sky in a breathtaking display. The Aurora Borealis, a reminder that light in all its forms exists to bring balance, beauty, and guidance. Would you like a poetic retelling of their roles in the cosmic cycle, a myth about how Tala first created constellations, or a dramatic depiction of their shared power in a time of crisis? The divine balance together, the three sisters ensured harmony in the heavens. Mayari's moonlight offered peace and rest. Hanan's dawn brought renewal and hope. Tala's stars provided guidance and comfort. Their celestial dance became a cosmic rhythm, a reminder that light and darkness, rest and action, hope and reflection must exist in balance. The legacy of the three sisters. The stories of Mayari, Hanan, and Tala continue to echo in Filipino culture. In some regions, the full moon is said to shine brightest when Mayari's spirit is calm and content, while cloudy nights reflect her sorrow. Hanan's dawn is often invoked in prayers for new beginnings, marriages, and childbirth. Seafarers and travelers still whisper prayers to Tala for safe passage, trusting her constellations to guide them home. In their roles as guardians of the sky, Bathala's daughters remind mankind of the power of light. Whether it be the bright blaze of the sun, the gentle glow of the moon, or the twinkle of distant stars. Would you like a dramatic retelling of Mayari's battle with Apalaki, a poetic depiction of Tala weaving constellations, or a visual description of the three sisters' celestial forms?